Welcome back. There is much debate about what the government needs to do now to complement its momentous victory over the LTTE. Next, Tarika spoke to Minister D.E.W. Gunasekera to find out his views on this matter.
Mr. Minister, thank you for joining me on the program. Well, the military struggle is over and the entire nation is celebrating. But I think everyone agrees that there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of achieving a sustainable long-term peace. Mr. Minister, you yourself have shown enormous commitment towards what you have named as your ministry's highest priority, which is national integration. But you have also said on a previous occasion that the war was the main hindrance to this. What is your ministry's first step now that the war is officially over?
The immediate challenge that we are facing is the question of IDPs, because close upon 300,000 people are there. So we are required to complete the demining really as early as possible, as quickly as possible. Already the Mana district of demining is over, so we can be now. That's why we started shifting people to our own villages, houses. But in the Kilinoche, Mullatiu and part of Jaffna districts, of course, that is yet to be completed, yet to be started even. So that takes time, So we had to, and we have to get the UN certificate that the mines are cleared, the people are suitable for habitation.
Okay, so what part does your ministry play specifically?
We can't play any role because only these things are, really speaking, we will have to create the necessary atmosphere, environment and necessary conditions for us to go ahead with our own program of national integration. Now, for instance, in the middle after the liberation of the Eastern Province, I myself participated. We went at the meeting of all the armed forces, police, civil service, religious dignitaries, all, and people, various representatives. We put the question, now what are the immediate need? The immediate need, they didn't ask for food. They asked for identity cards, move about without any harassment. Then there is the question of infrastructure, roads, the A9, of course A9 it will be opened very soon. Then the construction of railway, then the A35 and from Mana to Punering and Punering to Bluetooth, because in order to accelerate the economic development there, generate the economy, that is the people's main concern.
Okay, now you said that this all takes time. What kind of time frame can you give me realistically for there to be some?
Well, I can't. Mining, of course, within a few months, I think we will be able to finish. If the mining is over, then you can take the next step of taking the people back to the, for habitation for their own villages and houses. Then other things will follow. But in the meantime, as far as national integration is concerned, now at the moment our ministry is concentrating on the language, implementation of the official language.
So what other projects do you think?
Now we have rehabilitation. Now, for instance, now we have Ambepussa, we got about 300 LTT cadres who are surrendered. Then we got about 800 men there in the Pallekele. Now we are already, I am preparing now some cultural programs for them. So now some of the Tamil leaders, they go and meet them and they address them and try to, they must feel that they are part of this country.
Okay. Now, the victory over the LTTE has indeed won over the hearts and minds of the Sinhala majority. Do you think, can you say if it's, is it possible to say the same for the Tamil
Even there are large sections, the Tamil people, Muslim people who rejoice. Naturally, when you are under for 25 years of war and about 30 years of terrorism and about 50 years of conflict, really, and there's a sigh of relief. Some people feel it. Now you can move about in the town without any harassment, any fear and insecurity. So naturally, there will be an outburst. That of course it will vanish away, fade away in about a matter of few days. So we'll have to come back to the normal. Then we are facing. Because naturally, that is why we have been taking, even the president has been taking the position, this is not a war of the South against the North or the Sinhala against the Tamils, or in that side.
And what do you think this political
Solution, of course, that you can't say that you can't import solutions, or you can't manufacture solutions. It is something which can do. All the political parties must get together and produce something acceptable to the to all communities. That's how now it started. That's why in preparation of that, our ministry we started. In fact, I presided over the whole party conference, the first meeting. So they have produced something. So that is not. It may not be adequate, because that needs, we'll have to get the main other partners, the UNP, the TN, the Tamil parties, and the JVP, whatever the extreme views they have, at least consult them. So come to some compromise, some consensus. So these are national issues, need consensus.
Okay. And my final question to you, Mr. Minister, is that do you think that this political solution and national integration, do you think that this will translate into a reality?
No, national integration is a long-term project, but we have the immediate task and the medium-term task and the long-term task. But it's a long. Finally, I think if every single person knows Tamil and every Tamil knows Sinhala, I think you are bringing the Sinhala society, the Tamil society closer, and you understand each other and come to know each other. And that creates a very good atmosphere. Now, at the moment, they are all apart. What Tamil people and the Tamil society and Tamil society completely over the last 50 odd years. So now we'll have to bridge that gap.